The Mazda MX-5 Miata, the car everyone calls a lightweight roadster, a weekend cruiser, or even a beginner's toy. But what if I told you that with the right parts, this tiny convertible can transform into one of the most fun and reliable drift builds in the world? In today's video, we're breaking down the best drift build for the Mazda MX-5 Miata, from suspension to power upgrades, from safety to style, so you know exactly what it takes to turn this car into a proper drift machine. Why the Miata for drifting? Before we dive into the build, let's talk about why the Miata makes sense. It's lightweight. Most Miatas sit under 2,400 pounds. It's rear-wheel drive, with nearly perfect 50-50 weight distribution. It's affordable compared to big-name drift cars like Supras or Skylines. And because of its size, it's forgiving, making it the perfect car for beginners learning control, and advanced drivers chasing precision. Yes, stock horsepower is weak, but drifting is about control and balance, not just power. That's why so many grassroots drivers swear by the Miata. Suspension and angle kit. The foundation of any drift build is suspension. For the Miata, the best drift setup starts with coilovers. Go for adjustable coilovers like BC Racing, Tane, or Fortune Auto. They'll let you stiffen the ride, drop the car low, and fine-tune handling. Next, you'll need more steering angle. Stock Miata steering is sharp, but limited. Angle kits or modified knuckles from GK Tech or Wisefab can push you up to 55 to 60 degrees of angle. That means smoother transitions and the ability to hold longer, more stylish slides. And finally, lock that differential. A welded diff is the budget option, while a proper 1.5-way or 2-way limited slip diff gives you predictable, controllable drifts. Without this mod, you won't get consistent slides. Power upgrades. Now, let's give this car some power. Stock Miatas make anywhere from 110 to 170 horsepower depending on generation. That's fine for learning, but if you want the best drift build, you'll want at least 220 horsepower. Option 1. Turbo. The stock engine. A 1.8 Miata engine with a turbo kit easily makes 220 to 250 horsepower. Perfect balance of power and weight. Affordable, reliable, and fun. Option 2. Engine swap. The popular choice is the Honda K-Series swap. High revving, reliable, and easily makes 250 to 300 horsepower. Some go wild with SR20s or even LS V8s. With an LS, you're pushing 400 to 500 horsepower in a featherweight car. Total madness. For the best balance, the sweet spot is around 250 to 300 horsepower. Enough to smoke tires, but not so much that the car becomes unmanageable. Wheels, tires and brakes. Tires are the lifeblood of drifting. The Miata has a huge advantage. Small wheel sizes mean cheap tires. Most run 15s or 16s with 195 or 205 widths. Perfect for practice days where you'll burn through sets quickly. For practice, go with budget tires in the rear and stickier ones up front for control. For competition, grippier rears help maintain speed and keep you competitive. Don't forget brakes. Upgraded pads, stainless steel lines, and larger rotors give you confidence, especially for clutch kicks and left foot braking in drift runs. Safety and interior. Drifting isn't just about fun, it's about safety. The Miata is a convertible, so one of the first things you should do is add a roll bar or full roll cage. Not only does it protect you, but it also stiffens the chassis. Next, bucket seats and harnesses. You don't want to be sliding around inside the car while you're sliding outside. A good fixed bucket seat keeps you planted so you can focus on steering and throttle control. Cooling and reliability. Here's a step many beginners skip: reliability. Drifting is brutal on cars. Long slides, high RPMs, constant clutch kicks. So, invest in a larger radiator, oil cooler, and upgraded clutch. These small upgrades will save your engine and keep you on the track instead of in the pits. Style and aero. Let's be real, drifting is half sport, half show. The Miata has endless styling options. Widebody kits, ducktail spoilers, wings, and custom liveries can make your Miata stand out at any event. Pop-up headlights on the NA Miata are already iconic. Add a set of over-fenders and a fresh paint job, and you've got a drift build that looks as good as it slides. The final best drift build. B-roll, fully built Miata drifting in tandems. So, let's put it all together. The best Miata drift build looks like this. Coilovers and angle kit for control. Welded or LSD differential. Turbocharged 1.8 engine making 250 horsepower. Lightweight 15-inch wheels with budget drift tires. Roll bar, bucket seats, and harnesses for safety. Cooling upgrades for reliability. And a widebody kit or livery for style. This setup gives you the perfect balance of affordability, reliability, and performance. The Miata at its best. The Mazda MX-5 Miata proves you don't need huge horsepower or a massive budget to go drifting. With the right parts, this little roadster becomes a serious drift weapon. Light, balanced, stylish, and above all, fun. So, would you build your Miata with a turbo or go all out with an engine swap? Drop your answer in the comments below. If you enjoyed this breakdown of the best Miata drift build, hit that like button, subscribe for more drift content, and as always keep it sideways.